Hi, it's me, and for some reason one of my cameras isn't working. Hello, 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 hello. What happened? I'm going to interview. That way you guys can see me. Hi. Alright, single player. Make sure my desk mic is off. What in the world? If you're ready to party, say yeah. It's funny because none of you can talk back to me on here. Hi, everybody. Technical difficulties, please stand by. Woo! I'm a little frazzle-razzled right now. Why am I? Why is this not working? No. Can't blame Dad because Dad's not here. Did he get unplugged? No, it's showing. What the biscuits? Ladies and gentlemen, please stand by. Sorry, I'm trying to stall while I get this stupid thing up. Why won't you work? Video capture device. Webcam. What? Why is that labeled as... There's that. That's what I want. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. That's almost where we want it. Looky there. Fixing things on the fly. Okay. Now we're out of that fiasco. Get my trusty, dusty, crusty phone up here. And we'll say hello to people in the chat once I confirm that I look all right here on the live stream. Now you get to look at the top of my head. Well, I see if this works. And there's the gorilla. There he is. Red-bearded gorilla. Front and center. Cool. All right. Oh, I guess I better say hi to people first. Top quality entertainment, everyone. You're welcome. I hope Dad's watching, because he always does this when he's looking at something on his phone. So we got Kyle Jones, Brian of Vineyard Farmhouse, Eric Pumpkin Patch, Gary Graham. Who else we got? Daniel Blocka, Jeff Woodring, D.E. Mag. That it? Kyle Jones. What up? What up? What up? Cool. All right, so that's confirmed that we're good to go. Let me put my safety gear on here as to not burn myself. Lovely people in the chat. Appreciate y'all being here tonight on this not so special edition of You Get to Deal with Me again. I think for this year, probably covered up. For this year, I think I've done like half of the live streams. Eric, hello. Other Eric. That should be your YouTube tag, Other Eric. Hello, Mom. So yes, tonight's project will be first be sure to do all the things and like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to alert every single time we have new content here on the channel. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, and Rumble, and of course the infamous website www.barrunforge.com. That's BARRUNFORGE.com. Check it out. Not much going on right now because it's busy season on the farm and farm takes priority. So, hey, Robert Lonis, I got your soapstone attached right here. I was just thinking about you when I was marking stuff off for today. Robert Lonis, Bobby Lonis, the man, the myth, the legend, made us these little soapstone holders that are on retractable things, and that makes it amazing. So you can just whoosh, whoosh. You have to make those sound effects, though. That was specifically requested when he sent them. Awesome. So tonight, project, I'm going to try to make like a outdoor drink holder. It's basically taking this buddy, putting a little circle on top and then something underneath, and that way you can just stab it into the ground and you've got a drink holder right there next to your side. So, be pretty cool. Radio Jonesy from Tasmania. Good day from Tasmania. Well, that might be the farthest away we get today. Radio Jonesy, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you coming in. So yeah, I'm going to stick this in the fire now. So first things first, we'll just put a little taper on it. I said it twice to make it more emphatic. We'll slide this buddies up. Good angle, right? Who always says that? Ah! So yeah. So we'll do that, and then at the top, I'll put this little guy, punch a hole through it, put a tenon on the end of that, rivet that together, make a hook around it, and then I'm not entirely sure how I want to do the bottom. I think I'm going to make like a little stick out with a little cinnamon roll at the end. So we'll see how that ends up going. This could be a total failure. I've never done this before, so we'll see. Hello, Bill Wheel. Making a forge press out of a log splitter. Good stuff. Probably should grab a hammer. One of the components to forging. For those of you in the uninitiated group, hi Eli, or hi all. Look at me, being self-conceited. Hi all, I'm driving, but I am here. Hello, Mr. Will at Athol Ironworks. Glad you could stop by. This fire is roasting hot, so it shouldn't take too long for that. But yeah, we're just going to put a simple taper on the end of it there. One of these days we'll make a forge press out of our little angle iron shear over there. One day. We get our free time back. Once planting season starts until harvest season, we pretty much are just go on the farm. So don't get to do a whole lot of this except for our Thursday night live streams. So we try to be as consistent as possible with that. Fortunately, we've had to cut a couple this year, but you know how things go. Try to provide you with the best content possible from two goons in a blacksmith shop. Father and son goofuses. Yeah, it is, man. I can't wait for that to get up and going. Yes, sir. Hello, Ed at Mule Kick. Hey, BRF and everyone. Wow, we're special. We got first. And, of course, if you guys like the content, be sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And I already said that earlier, but we got a bunch of people pop in later. So hit that like, share, subscribe button. That helps us out the most if you want to help us out. Donations, there's two options, Super Chat and the Streamlabs tips down the bottom. And, of course, send us stuff. We like stuff. Cool stuff. Like Bobby Lonis. Send us these retractable soapstone holders. I'm going to keep talking about them all day because I felt bad because the last time he said something about it and I wasn't wearing it. Like an exercise workout with my cable crosses. Get swole. That's hot. And we're off. Ladies and gentlemen, the start of the show. Somebody said it. Square. Octagon round. Yeah, I'm just putting a little taper on the end of it there. Nothing too fancy. Just enough to stab it in the ground. That's all it's got to do. Where is the cross I made and sent? I'll go grab it. Kyle Jones made us a cool piece somewhere around here. There it is. He made a beast of a split cross for us. Well done, fishtail end and everything. Check that buddy out. Right there, that thing is a monster. Well done. Yeah, buddy. Appreciate you a lot, Kyle. Want to see that hammer? You're going to get that hammer done. Made, not last year. Yeah, last year at the gathering. There you go. A little point at the end. I'll ease off those edges just a smidge and I'll be done. Someone here used the wrong oil. Now I got to replace the spindle bearings. Oh, brother. Good Eats Homestead. Hey, welcome in. Good treats. Good eats. Hey, good eats are good treats, I guess. Heck yeah. Still got maple syrup from Kyle Jones. Got maple syrup from Bobby Lonis. Got maple syrup from Frank Strock. And definitely keep Frank Strock in your prayers. Last I did hear updated, I don't know if he's in the chat yet or if he'll be in the chat tonight, but he did have surgery and it seems like everything went well. So big round of applause to all the doctors and the Lord himself, keeping Frank healthy. So hope for a speedy recovery and get him back here next year for the gathering. So that's good news. On topic of health and everything else, keep in mind we do have the reminder bell over here, and that is for if you've had somebody near and dear to you that has passed on as a reminder bell. If you don't know the story on it, this was an oxygen tank that my grandpa had in his last days, and they let us keep the oxygen tank. So to kind of make something to have remembered by, it's over here, and we ring that bell for anybody who's lost a loved one, as we have. So if you got somebody like that, throw it in the chat. Make sure you kind of spam it in the chat so I don't miss it. So that's over there as well. Just easing off the edges here. Just kind of squaring it up. Not that it has to be pretty, but I like my work to look somewhat decent. Yeah, not like anybody's going to judge the part that goes in the ground, but you never know. Okay, so that's pretty much done with that part. So, now I got to figure out how I want to do this little bitty. I'm guessing probably the next step is going to be, I'm going to put the tendon on here, and then After that's done, this thing's like digging into me. Once that's done, then we'll switch over to the other piece, make that little top hoop for the bottom, and then go from there. So, cool down. Isn't that crazy? I've always found that fascinating. You can take something, heat it up to super high temperature, stick it down in water in a matter of seconds. It's cooled down to where you can grab it. Amazing. Make sure, thinking correctly here. Also, in case you're wondering, stock on this is 3/8 round. Or is it ½ inch? I believe that's ½ inch. I was looking at my hook ruler goofy. ½ inch round, so it's a little sturdy. So what we'll do is we'll tenon off 1 inch of, I probably should have marked this. What we'll do here is make a mark on our anvil surface at 1 inch. So we'll do that and set that tenon down. And then once we have that established, then we'll punch a hole in that other piece, do the bend around with curly cues up the outside, and go from there. Nothing to it, really. As some would say. Mark kind of established there. So yep, we'll just kind of reduce that down. It ain't got to be pretty. Ain't got to be perfect. And I've got the jig. Which actually, I may do that. May take that over to the guillotine tool. The small guillotine tool, not the monster. And not the one from Crescent Ironworks. Hashtag not sponsored. Although Freud would like to sponsor us with a guillotine tool. We're always willing to try out. Just throwing that out there. So yeah, we'll switch it over to the guillotine tool. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Over there. What we got? Oh, good grief. Sorry, still working. Won't be chatting for a bit. That's all right. Keep us on in the background. Nothing like 27-year-old kid beating on some hot metal and awkwardly trying to keep everybody entertained. It's a good thing you don't pay for this. Yeah. So just getting the tenon established. Probably should have gone a little hotter, but that's all right. Woo-wee! I shouldn't be, but I'm a little worn out this week. I had to work from home while Dad is away, and take care of the farm and all that good stuff. and work a full-time job. So, a little tired. Not too bad. Not too bad. How's everybody doing? What's new in the world of all of our blacksmiths? Our blacksmith friends. See, I'm getting that set up right. A little bend on it, and it's messing up my tenons. All right. I'm not the best when it comes to this, so it's kind of just trial and error. Drink holder for outside on your porch. No, actually, I think I'm gonna just put it out by the Octa swing in between our house and Memo's house. I put a spike on it, that way it goes in the ground. But as per usual, Bobby, that's a great idea, and I might have to make some drink holders for my new house. Appreciate that. The ideas guy. Also, the beautiful making artwork blacksmith guy. He made a pot rack that was phenomenal. Like, professional artwork, man. I know we gas him up all the time, but that dude is an artiste when it comes to working metal. Come on, go back in your spot. All right. It's shaping down, slowly but surely. Slowly and surely. Don't call me Shirley. Almost bacon. It is almost bacon. Bacon sounds good. Jeff, crazy enough, that's kind of what we usually end up getting. Michelle on Thursdays usually ends up making breakfast for dinner, which, hey, I could eat. If there were 2 types of food I could eat, take that back. 3 types of food I could eat pretty much every day. I would do breakfast, steak with something, and like Chinese food. I love Asian food. Hello, Metal Man. Happy Friday Eve. I don't think Eve is in the chat, but appreciate you calling her out. Oh, shoot. Yeah, breakfast food, Asian food, and steak. There is a breakfast steak Asian meal. I'm all for it. Whatever that might be. I am here for it. All right, we'll find our mark here. That's looking like a tenon. Keep doing that so we get a established shoulder. Owner of our shop is cooking burgers and dogs to the grill tonight. There he is. Eggs are chicken seeds. That counts as a veggie. There you go. Ooh, bacon, eggs, and sauteed green chilies. I like it. Yeah, Dad's here, everybody. Steal the show again. Don't mind me. I should get that in the fire. Lunchables for supper. Hey, pizza Lunchables is where it's at, man. Love me a pizza Lunchables. Stopping in long enough to say howdy. Howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. You're mocking me, aren't you? Oh, no. Buzz looking alien. Oh, miss it. Play your aprons. Some titanium diets would be great. All right. Now we're done with that. We'll get this guy to put some heat back on, and we'll switch this guy out. We'll work the final parts of that tenon in a second. Set you back over here. Get this. Set back up. Forgot to take the sticker off here. It's kind of annoying. Oh well. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Moose backstrap with eggs. That sure sounds delicious. Eric, I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. It's steak and eggs if we shot high tank at gunnery. Moose backstrap. Now I'm hungry. It always happens. Always happens. We start talking about food. I still got an hour left of the live stream before I can go eat. Michelle asked me if I wanted to eat before the live stream, and I was like, nah, I'm used to waiting for it. I got back here, got some stuff done, got some hay loaded for some people, and I was like, I should have said yes. But you never know. If something like sits heavy on your stomach and you come out here and try to forge and you're like, it's not smart. I'm Canadian. Nope, just south of the Canadians. Sounds like a movie. Just south of the Canadians. All right, putting a little round tenon on there. Hot dog, backstrap, and eggs. And eggs. Whew. Tank range. Spent my military career on an Abrams. Ah, gotcha. Good stuff. And thank you for your service. It's terrible. Terrible. Shun him. Admonish him. You ever had that one? Thank you for your service. Son's in Alaska sent a picture of a moose and a calf staring him down. Ooh. Oof. Yeah, that's an animal you don't want to get too up close and personal with, I would say. Oof. All right. Just keep working our tinning down here. Might be a little much. That's okay because we can chop it off. So yeah. Find some high spots here. Yeah, buddy. I believe that is a tenon. Not the greatest on the shoulder set, but it might do. It might do. So now, kind of give you an idea here. That goes in the ground. This will sit here, center, wrap around on either side, and that way you can just set your drink right up there. Apologies, can't stay long. Just swinging by. Smash the like button, say hello. Hello, Wayne. And Kelly at Old Wolf. Good to see you guys. Do sound effects work on the side? Like this side of the camera. Got a little burr here. I'm going to make a loud noise for about 5 seconds. And possibly do an OSHA violation, so don't pay attention. Loud noises in 3, 2, 1. Loud noise is done. Which one of yous are not all wonky? Bung, ba, bung. Definitely not you. Our tongs are in need of some redoing. Desperately in need of some redoing. And tell Bill Corey about our pre-manufactured. Whoa! Can you hear me? Can you still hear me? Check, check, check. 1, 2, check. Sorry, I took my lapel mic off accidentally. My first moose I got weighed 912 pounds. Nice. Auto ducking worked? What? Excuse me? Excuse me? Hooey. Nope, just the horns. Yeah, man, they are, they're so easy. They're so nice. Tom Tongs, man, they do the job well. Fortunately, our pair's a little bent. Not like Dad is hard on tools or anything. And I'm not saying it's just Dad, but for the most part. Is he still in the chat? For the most part, if something is broken, it is because of not me. So get this heated up. Just draw it down to a taper. Put a little curly Q on it. Oh, auto ducking. Momentary noise cancellation. Gotcha. Gotcha. Ooh, that was a mishit. Until Dad. Yep, just putting a draw out on here. Yeah, don't mention that. Who mishit? I didn't see it. You guys hear screams on the next live stream. You know what it is. Not saying Dad loves that anvil more than me, but I didn't see what his face looked like on my birth, but I did see his face when this came in. Just saying. Kind of hard to prove something that you didn't get to see. Adding character to Greta. Work hardening. He's just work hardening. Oh, shoot. That was a phrase when I worked at Amazon. You work 4 10-hour shifts, and you definitely aren't used to that, especially on night shift. Switching over and walking constantly for 10 hours. Well, most people aren't. And yeah, like after day 3, they were like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm a little sore." They're like, "Oh yeah, that's just work hardening." And I was like, "You don't know what that means. Shut up." Work hardening at Amazon. It did, man. I'd full props to people who still do that. I saw somebody got their 15-year badge at Amazon. I was like, kudos to you, man. I like my little cush desk job. I am a little bit more out of shape, not gonna lie. But it's twisting in my hand. Square, octagon, round. Or if you're my case, squarish, octagonish, roundish. He did pay for the invoice. I think he probably had to pay a little bit for me too. Not gonna lie. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how this works. Never had a kid before. I don't know what kids cost due. I just remember my dad on my 18th birthday handing me a bill, like $200,000, and was like, "This is what you owe me." I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. No, shortly after I turned 18, he moved us back to the state of Ohio on his and Michelle's wedding anniversary and had to load up all my stuff and move back here. And then lived here with my grandparents for a summer and then went to college. There you go. There's my life story. It's exciting and riveting. Ha! Riveting. Not there yet. Not at the riveting. Whoop, too far. Just easing the edges down. I think I've made my point. Pretty good, I would say. That is some thick stock. I don't know if I want to... I don't know. Got some 3/8 round might be better, but I don't know if I've got any 3/8 round around. 3/8 round around. Hey, look what I found. Chunk of 3/8 round. Don't know if it's long enough though. I just worry about this curlicue looking funny. Bye, Kelly. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know. Decisions. Quite a decision. If I make this curlicue at the end, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna try make the little curlicue at the end. See if I like this style. If not, we'll punt and figure out the rest. We shall see. I can't tell if it's going to rain or not. It looks like it's about to just absolutely dump. Which has been nice because this past week we got some much needed rain. Much needed rain. So, good things. Our alfalfa, even during a drought, was like this. Within this week, it's gone from here to here. It's already over a foot tall. After being probably anywhere from 4 to 6 inches, it's now a foot tall. In some places higher. So, it's wild. Gary Graham, night y'all, gotta hit the hay. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Gary. Have a great night. God bless. Dang, am I that boring? Everybody's leaving. I've said hi 0 times and you still haven't said hi back. Well, I'm not gonna start breaking my streak now. What is this part for? This is gonna be the top, like the outside ring. I'm just thinking about using it the same width of stock so it kind of keeps consistency with the look. But I don't know. I do not know. But I kind of didn't want to like make a super fine taper on. I kind of wanted to still kind of have a chunky look. No jokes. Wanted to still kind of have a chunky look to it. So really just fine curlicue at the end to kind of fine to fat basically. So we'll see. We shall see. Like I said, if it doesn't turn out the way I want it to, we'll punt and try again. It is roasting in here. Toasty roasty. Yeah, again, really just kind of look for consistency. Fine, then it's crooked. Probably right. Tongs I'm using are crooked. Good grief. Alright, let's try her here. Golly gee. So, kind of skinny to fat curly Q on that side. I don't know. Do not know. Yeah, we're going to try it. Do the same thing on the other side and see if it ends up turning out the way I somewhat have in my head. If not, it'll go with the made me frustrated pile and probably never see it again. So one day somebody's like, hey, what's that supposed to be? And I was like, that was a drink holder. I tried it on the live stream and it didn't work out, so gave up on it. Is this where it's at? Hello, Bill. Tilt your head to the left and it'll straighten right out. If you tilt your head to the left, will it straighten right out or will it straighten left out? Should be a law against raisins and cookies. I agree. It is nothing more dissatisfying than grabbing a cookie that looks like chocolate chip, taking a bite of it, and it's oatmeal raisin. Like, why? Like, who's doing that? Why would you do that? Just hateful to humanity. Change plans. If change of plans, it becomes a troll cross. It becomes the heavy dutyest troll cross ever. Mega troll cross. Corey Shire, hey, how you doing? Got the Bill Corey, the Corey Shire. What's wrong with raisins and cookies? I don't know about that. I'm just not a fan of oatmeal raisin cookies. It's a hot fire. This hammer felt loose. Could just be me. There you go. There. Point. Pop those metal deals back in the hammer a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it was just my imagination. The world will never know. Oh, it was just my phone. Gosh, I thought live chat, the live stream went down. Had me scared. What a miss. And chat say, hey, Bear. Yeah, Daniel, can you link our channel in here? The Bar Run Forge. Ouch, man, something's poking me. Whew. Still something poking me. Hey, might have been that. Some type of bug. Some type of bug was getting his dinner off my back. Black fly, probably. Black fly's been out this year. Groundhogs, raccoons. Trapped a bunch of raccoons. Trapped one groundhog. I trapped a cat accidentally. Well, accident for him. I don't believe he was trying to be trapped, and I wasn't really trying to trap a cat. It just so happened to find a little peanut butter cup I left in there. I know, I'm just falling apart. There it is. Ah, it's a horsefly. Horsefly. Lovely. Hate horseflies. They probably hate me. Actually, they probably like me because they can feast on my flesh. Used to have a terrible time horseflies on the dairy farm. Terrible. So grab some more gas while you're at it and get a second tank so you can always have a backup. Smart. Dollars is tight, but I heard AmeriGas has a coupon for $10 for a trade-in. Huh. Dang. I don't know if he can use solid fuel where he's at, Eric. Again, squarish, octagonish, roundish. Just some planishing blows. There you have it, a round-ish point. So put that in the fire. And I'm just letting the heat kind of cook it because oh, you can use one. Corey, I apologize. I thought you were in an area that didn't allow that. We are blessed in the fact that we have multiple forges around here. And we won't mention the one that Bill Corey hates. The big monster in the background. Let that cook. Man, it's so like way too dark outside for it already being only being 7:30. But it's not raining. They're new. Is it 7:30 yet? Is that what time it is? I can't really tell. Time's fun when you're having flies. What? That's one Dad always says. You know what the frog says? Time's fun when you're having flies. Good old dad jokes. Hey, Father's Day is this weekend, isn't it? Is Father's Day this weekend? I don't know. I can't keep my dates straight. I believe so. The 19th? Yes. Father's Day. Well, big happy Father's Day. If I don't talk to... Actually, I will talk to you all because there's a Sundays at 7 this week on Father's Day. Man, looky there. It all came together. So I will talk to you guys if you come hang out with us Sunday at 7. If I don't, if you're a dad and you aren't hanging out Sunday at 7, happy Father's Day. Thank you for being a dad. His Faja. Austin Powers Faja. I am your father. That's not true. That's impossible. Search your feelings. You know this to be true. Gee, you wonder what the giveaway was. Vader is father in German. I didn't know that, actually. I also wasn't alive when that was found out, so, you know. Can't really not say that I knew, because kind of just grew up knowing it. Was it really that big of a shock? Like, was it just crazy when, for those of you who found that out in real time? It's like, oh my gosh, it's his dad. Okay, so make sure curly cues in the right way. Curly cue number 2. A little bit on the crooked, but that's all right. It's round stock. Okie dokie, Smokies. The next part, I believe, let's square that up a little bit. Next part will be to bend it, maybe. I'll go over to the vise and put her in a little benderooski. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Because then we'll punch the hole while it's round. That way we don't have to worry about deformation. So now, I want this whole piece heated up. So we're going to stick him in the fire and cook him. Cook him. Howdy-ho, neighbors. Why, it's High Desert Forge and Ironworks. Why, it's Jeff Killian. Hello, Jeff Killian. How many we got in the chat here? The 15? Gosh. Kevin Trail Dust, hello, hello. Glad to have you guys in. Oop, I'll leave that running. To the live, there we go. Glad to have you all here. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, I'm working on a in-the-ground drink holder. And right now I'm working on the top piece that goes around, the top hook. Hey, Roger Caldwell. And I'm getting ready to go over to the bending jig here and put a bend in it, hopefully. If I don't screw it up or dad burn it. Or if I can find it. Where are you at? There it is. Try to get a somewhat even heat on it. May turn that off and just kind of let it soak. Gene and I just left the pier in the Outer Banks. Hey, that's not a bad place to be right now. Gotta say, I'm a little jealous. Good deal. I love the Carolina beach area. Any of the beaches along the Carolina coast. I'm from North Carolina, so a little biased, even though I only lived there for 6 months. While I was a baby to 6 months. And we moved up here in Ohio. You guys are getting all the life stories today. Moved up here to Ohio, and then my sister was born. Then we moved to across the street on the farm over there, and lived there for about 10 years, and then moved to Kentucky. And I, in total, throughout different places in Kentucky, lived there for about 10 years, and then moved back to the farm in 2020, and have been here ever since. So most of my life, and I'd normally say I'm an Ohioan, but truth be told, I am from North Carolina. My birth certificate says so. Not much. A couple croakers and a baby shark. There you go. Ouch. So just letting my piece here try to get evenly cooked up as much as possible. We'll try to do a benderooski. Little benderooskis. Good stuff. Quality content. Granddaughter and her husband are stationed in North Carolina. Good deal. My cousin and her husband were previously on Parris Island, and they're originally from like the Wilmington, North Carolina area. And because of that, did I say Parris Island? Camp Lejeune. Same thing, just different. They're in Camp Lejeune. Because of the Parris Island was where my great grandpa was stationed. Because of the one time I visited Camp Lejeune, I now get bombarded with emails about that lawsuit from Camp Lejeune's water from like the 1980s. And I'm like, I was there once and not in the 80s. Mostly due to the fact that I wasn't alive in the 80s. Let you know minute details. Yeah, I get spam emails all the time about like, were you affected by the Camp Lejeune water issues in 1984? And I was like, no, because I was negative 12. Kind of hard to be there when you're negative alive. I don't know if that's the case for everybody else, but they are in the Army. Well, much appreciated for the service, as we like to bring up here at Bar Run Forge. We are definitely big military supporters. Military and first responders. High respect and honor for those kind of people. Got itchy beard. How we doing there, little piece? I know I keep bringing it out and putting it back in, but I just don't want to cook it, you know? Not saying that happens a lot in this forge or anything. Wasn't even a gleam in your daddy's eye. No, sir. Gosh, in 1986, my dad, or 1984, my dad would have been like middle school. 1984, yeah, he would have been 11. So, no, not quite. Not quite. At that point, the only person who knew about me was the Lord Almighty. Sunburnt Steel. Hello, Peace Dragon. Just me tonight. Count that fortunate or unfortunate, depending on your preference. Dad is on the New River, if I remember last. Time is it 7:40? I might get this project most of the way done tonight. We shall see. In 1984, I was thought a criminal. In 1984, I just got my first car. I was a junior in high school then. Oh, John. Bye, John. Corey. We're about there. Need a little bit more heat on this one side. And grab some tongs and do the bend. Hopefully do the bend. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Overrated band. 1984, I had a job, a wife, a son, and a divorce. Sounds like a country song. It's all right, John. We appreciate you stopping by, brother. Pray for an online friend's daughter had heart surgery. To redo the surgery, they left a tool in her chest causing problems. Oh my gosh. That is rough. All right, we're going to try this. See how we do. See how we do. All right. Now that is most of the way bent. I have to do some shaping around the horn. It's a very poorly made horseshoe. There you go. Very poorly made horseshoe. Stick that back in the fire and get it covered up. Try to complete the job here. Let's do the old rubber mallet. A little bit of force. Nora, gotcha. Definitely keep prayers. It's rough stuff. Yeah, we like to think that our medical professionals are perfect, and sometimes they are not, due to no fault other than just being human. And that is what happens, unfortunately. So, just hope for the best and pray for the best and go from there. Whew, I'm warm. Quite warm. What will be the inside diameter? Can, jar, or mug? I did it to our smallest jig, and I took a glass bottle, and the bottle fits inside the jig, so it should be able to accept like glass bottles and plastic bottles and cans. A little bit of wiggle room, but not too much. A little bit of wiggle. Sounds like the beginning of a Pitbull song. Hold on now. Dang it! Now I got Fireball by Pitbull stuck in my head. That's such a goofy song. So yeah, we're getting there. Try to kind of bend those curly cues back a little bit more, and we should be set. Actually, we'll flip that around. Look, it does look like a kind of goofy horseshoe. Goofy horseshoes. Was a Little Rascal's dog a pit bull? I think. No, what was he? Yeah, my idea for the bottom part is to basically do almost like you're doing the jelly roll Damascus, where you keep working it back in on itself, so making like a spiral, kind of like you do a candle holder. Just make a little curly cue at the center there, and then just keep rolling it out until it's about the same diameter, and then punch it through. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought the dog was a mastiff. I don't know. Look it up. Oh, Daniel Baca said Pitbull Terrier, so probably already correct. Tips, tricks, correct word to reduce the width of 1H 1/8 inch thick by 1 flat bar steel to make hooks folding over on itself. That's a good question. Reduce the width. I don't have the answer for it, but I'm sure somebody in here has a good idea, good tip. Good tip and or trick. Speaking of tips, I'm going to quench the tips here. And work them around our jig. Come on. Come on. Well, that's not going to do. I lost most of my heat anyways. All right, let's try this again. Amateur hour. Where's Troy? He is in West Virginia currently. He is on a camping trip with Butler Springs. Setting to reduce the width. I don't know. A little bit more. New River Gorge. Part of West Virginia he's at. Around that area. West by God, Virginia. Yes, sir. All right. I'll keep doing that. All right. So for the most part, now I got to get it out of there. All right. So without some minor adjustments here, pretty much done. So I'm going to flatten out a little spot here where I'm going to put the tenon and then end up punching a hole through that and finish that up. So I'm going to put this back in the fire and just kind of do some fit and finish, and that'll probably be it for this week. Shame that. We got a beautiful fire going. But I'm hungry and have to be at work in the morning, so can't spend all my time out here, unfortunately, and I'm out of water. No, not quite. Not bungee jumping on the bridge. I don't know if he would do that. I don't know if Dad would be a bungee jumper. There you go. We'll have to end it on Country Roads, Take Me Home. Peace Dragon heading out. Have a good night, Peace Dragon. Hey, Bobby. Been learning how to handstand left-handed. Woof. We want somebody bungee jump from our bridge. Usually parachute. I don't know if I would be a bungee jumper. Might try it once. Who knows? Just to say that I have. My sister wants to go skydiving. Oh, been learning how to handstand left-handed. Bobby, did you hurt your right hand, I guess? That ain't good. Hit, then fix, they upset, repeat. They got a wounded paw. Somebody shot my paw. Actually, I think I want to try to work around that other end here real quick. Oh, dang. Tore a ligament in my right hand. That sucks. Don't do that. Yeah, exactly. Don't do that. Come on, Bobby. What are you thinking? Daniel Baca, while that might be true, don't take it offensive to anybody. I really don't watch anybody. I say I don't watch a whole lot of YouTube. I don't get a whole lot of time to kind of extra time watching YouTube. So I think today on my lunch break, I watched a quick video on, what did I watch? Oh, on an Excel thing. And I was like, wow, this is the first time I've actually watched YouTube in a minute. It was for work thing. I was trying to figure out a kind of a formula for Excel. So that's the one. All right, so there's my Indianapolis Colts. Got me a ping pong ball size knot on my wrist. Yeesh. Dang. So there you go. That's gonna, once I punch a hole through it, that'll sit top here. Then I'll have a piece underneath here. That way the drink stays. I didn't want to burn myself. Let it drop. That way the bottle stays put. So there we go. That's my part one to this project. Come here. So, stick our stuff. Does this have to go all the way through? It does. Look at there. It's almost like it was meant for it. And I believe our time is what, 6:56? 6:57. All right. That about wraps it up. Good stuff. Good stuff. Jolly good. Yeah, Dad should be back next week, barring anything crazy. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. As always, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit the notification bell so you're alerted every single time we have new content. Did I say 7? What? I don't know. Whatever. 7:57. Cool. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, and Rumble, and of course, the infamous www.barrunforge.com. That's BARRUNFORGE. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. Check us out Sundays at 7. Talk about the Lord. You guys have a wonderful evening. God bless. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.